Hi, learning community. I wanted to take a minute to clarify some instructions for one of the assignments this week. I feel like maybe something got lost in translation, so it might make it more clear for me to verbally explain what we're looking for. So, you all are now the editorial staff of the Tarrant County College Northwest Campus Literary Journal, which has in the past always been called Marine Creek Reflections. So we do sometimes shorten that to MCR. I think Ms. Usman and I haven't used the name a lot this semester because I think we're both open to that name changing. What we did last year was we called it MCR Rise because the students on the editorial staff last year felt like the theme of rising kind of came out in the works that were submitted. So I'm thinking we will probably continue that tradition and call it MCR colon, and then whatever theme you guys see emerging from the works that we receive and want to publish this year. So it is a journal that only Tarrant County College students can submit to. So we feature the work exclusively of Tarrant County College students. In the past, it was primarily Northwest Campus because some of the other campuses have their own literary journals too. And I haven't checked with them to see if they're trying to produce a journal now that we're going fully online, at least for the classes this semester. So it could be open, as far as I'm concerned, and I think as far as Ms. Usman is concerned, to all Tarrant County College students, because a lot of them are virtual now. Connect students in particular don't have a journal, and so they can submit to ours. So what we're looking for is not promoting the journal itself, because we haven't created it for this year yet. So what we need to do is get students to send us their work, their poetry, their short stories, their essays, their artwork, their photography, so that we have a big bank of material that we can then, we, meaning Ms. Usman and I and all of you guys, can then look through and choose from when we're putting the journal together. So what we are asking for in that one discussion board forum that says, how can we promote the journal? See, I was very unclear. Even in the title, I shouldn't have said, how can we promote the journal? What I meant was, how can we promote the submissions to the journal? How can we get our fellow TCC students to send us their work? We used to be able to post flyers all over campus, with the link where students could submit their work. But now that's not even a possibility anymore since we're not on campus. So how do we get the word out? So I'm seeing some great suggestions like social media, advertising, things like that. So if you have not yet posted an idea for how can we get students from TCC to send us their artwork, send us their poetry, send us their fiction that they're working on, especially during this pandemic, I think people are being extremely creative in ways that they're sort of expressing their isolation and their frustration and confusion and fear about what's happening in the world. And we want to let them know, hey, we have this forum, this outlet, this place where you can showcase the art that you're creating right now. So how do we get TCC students to send us their artwork and their writing in order for us to include it and showcase it in our journal? So that's what I'm asking. I know it's kind of a big ask. You're not necessarily marketers or advertisers, but our students always come up with these really great ideas for how we can reach out to other students. When we were face-to-face last fall, students came up with the idea to just sit at tables throughout campus and just sort of grab students as they walk by and say, hey, do you know about this journal? This is a journal that you can submit your work to. And we got so many submissions through that process. And of course, now we can't do that. We can't be face-to-face. So any ideas you have for getting the word out to other students to get them to send us their stuff is what we're looking for. So if you haven't posted anything about that yet, please do so before Monday. If you have any questions, please reach out to me or to Mrs. Usman, and I will be in touch soon. Ms. Usman has set up a live session for us Thursday afternoon, and we will record that for those of you who can't attend. So this was a very overly wordy explanation of what we're looking for this week, but I really felt the need to clarify. Okay, have a great rest of your week. Bye, guys.